And welcome. We are Appalachian Dragons, and this is CyberpunkRed. I am terrible with I'm terrible with numbers, so I actually don't know what episode this is. They're all kind of blending together. I'm not gonna lie.
This is session 3.
Session 3, quote unquote. Yeah.
I thought the last session was cut into 3.
Well,
So
episodes are. Well, this is session 3. This episode would be episode 6. Because we're cutting it up. So don't worry about it. It's session 3.
No, it's a session.
All right. Well,
you can
it's
see the number. We can't. You'll be fine.
Clown Sewer episode 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Indeed. Yes.
All right. In an effort to track down the mysterious Nozos, Mateo attempted to call his friend Leon, who he could not contact. While he went to go try to contact Leon in order to see if he could find Naomi, he finds Leon is not at his apartment, and there's signs of drug use, etc., etc. Naomi shows up, and after some uncomfortable encounters, we learn of the Nozos' base in the sewers. After a bunch of other uncomfortable encounters, you guys find yourself deep in that sewer. And what was it? Oh yeah. And that's like at the end of last session, you guys found Leon alive and well. Well as can be. In a giant present box, wrapped box. Right after you find Leon, a mysterious clown figure throws a flashbang and then disappears.
Dun, dun.
If there's any other details you guys would like to share or remember, go ahead. If not, you guys can go ahead and start reacting to that crazy shit that just happened.
Speaking of reacting to crazy shit, hepatitis lollipop. I think it was hepatitis E was the flavor, if I'm not mistaken.
We
then,
went to like D and then E, I think.
It's evolving. And then Mateo, I think, still has Crave's shield. I picture it like a tower shield, like a riot shield, and has it sort of like half cocked in that little entryway as like a partial cover. I don't imagine it takes up the whole entryway, but just to make it much smaller and people can pass. It's not like a fixed, but to at least prevent him from throwing grenades in here.
This isn't actionable, but Dallas did get a hit back from Motormouth about Ziggurat. So, just to reiterate that, so we don't forget. Not actionable right this second. But...
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you did get a hit on your contact, Cyrus Fletcher at Ziggurat. Yeah, that's right.
Yes, sir.
Also, friendly update, just general announcement. We have a merch store that will be online.
Oh, that's right, we do.
Live. So that you can find those links on our Discord, our Twitch, our YouTube, all that good shit. If you follow our Discord, you get 20% off your entire order. And we got shirts, we got mugs and cups, we got accessories and all sorts of cool shit. Go check it out. Buy yourself something nice.
Stuff and things.
Treat yourself.
Set up Parks and Recs reference. Okay.
Yeah.
Else do we forget?
Oh, treat yourself, yeah.
Yeah, Parks and Rec. What else? Are we forget anything important? We geared up. Yeah, we got some gear. Dallas was the confidence man, the front man, to try to get information from a joke shop. And Crave was like, why didn't you just threaten his life? And I'm starting to think Crave
Forgot about
was
the
right.
joke shop.
Yeah. We went to Dude's apartment, which been covered. I think that's all the big stuff. Because after the only other thing
Had the
is
world's
that-
most uncomfortable date.
There we go, yeah. Then we went to the sewer. We didn't discover anything in the sewer except your friend there in the box, who we almost killed, so I think...
Who you almost killed. You were wanting to throw something
Fucking
blind
Neko
at it.
almost killed. I wasn't shooting
Well,
shit.
Hey, I was
You
gonna go with
told
the
her
rubber
to
bullet
shoot.
first.
And also, you're like, it's a trap. Like, shooting blind into a trapped box isn't just as bad as opening the box and finding out what's in it. Like,
I mean, if
Could've been
we
explosive
were
and
far
went off.
enough away, it wouldn't have mattered.
What she said.
to get a shot, you can only be 20 feet away.
I would like
Womp.
to... We
It's
were
better.
here when we were shooting, for the record. We were pretty far back.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8 meters, 24 feet.
Devin is glad we
Okay.
didn't kill your friend, but Dallas isn't.
Oh yeah. Mateo didn't have to take humanity loss for watching Baka Neko murder his friend in front of him.
I can't afford
Yeah.
it, dude. Therapy's expensive.
Yeah, right. You'd be like if you get through the
After
sewer.
these
in fact.
clowns, we're all gonna need therapy, though.
I should take a D4 of humanity damage from the fucking lollipop. Like, ugh.
Ugh.
I'm just picturing a group therapy session. That poor therapist. Plot twist, it's Crave.
Us yelling at each other the
Crave
entire
has to be
time.
the therapist. But who's Crave's therapist is the true question.
The bodies.
I was about to say, Crave gets humanity back from butchering bodies for cyberware.
Oh my god.
He talks to him while he does it.
Turn on classical music, and just sort of like start to maestro the whole thing. Ripping body parts off, putting new ones on.
Love that.
Okay. I'm scared of Crave and mildly aroused. Alright, I'm ready to kill this clown if y'all are.
Well,
Alright, boys.
vanished.
You find yourselves in a very damp and very silly sewer. What'd you do?
Silly sewers.
So we saw the
Stupid
flash.
sentence, I hate
We
you for
saw
it.
the flashbang go off, right? So we're all aware some shit just went down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
No one
man.
has suffers any of the effects though, so you don't got to worry about that.
Okay, Crave had sent Dallas this directions, and Dallas does indeed know what to do, as Crave had said earlier. He will draw one pistol. He will come up to this corner here. He'll try to corner like a professional. Can he see anything with his cyber eyes, or no?
You can see down the hallways, but like
Here, I'll go here if that's more accurate to where he would actually be. But he don't see anything.
I can see you could with your eyes you can see about where the fog ends, right there, but that's about it.
Can you ping that again? Where the fog ends? I'm sorry.
Oh right. I might not be in it.
You may not be on the
There
right
it is.
layer. Yeah, I can't see. Oh, one more time. I'm so sorry. I got distracted.
There it is.
Just way off to the right.
Yeah, it's just the right.
Oh, I can't see because I can't see.
Past
Way
the
down here?
past the birthday room.
Okay.
Past the birthday room. That
Stop.
trauma.
Okay, I don't see anything. That's
Surface.
unfortunate. I know.
And you have like thermal and shit, right?
Yeah, I have UV, thermal, and low light. I don't want.
That being said, you do hear a faint chuckle in the dark distance, echoing off the walls.
Ugh.
I guess he'll call it a. I ain't got no eyes on him. Whatever he's got, it's pretty good.
So, looking at this room, it almost looks... We can't quite see all the walls, so I could be wrong. Is there another way out? Is this like a tunnel?
No. Hold on.
We also can't see the left and the right wall of that.
Yeah, it's just
Oh, it
walls.
dead ends? I got
Yeah,
you.
there you go.
Zoom out.
Damn. Okay. What's this? This is another manhole?
Yeah, it's just a pipe that connects from the floor to the ceiling.
Okay, so no access.
I'll move down behind Dallas. What's happening down there by Bach and Echo? Is that
Oh.
also a dead end?
That's also a dead end. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell,
You guys are in the corner of the map. Actually, I'll tell you that much.
I'll say, Naomi, grab Leon. We'll try to see if we can fight our way out of here, but without a visual, we're sitting ducks.
Yeah, whatever you say, Muffin. And then she goes to reach to grab Leon, and he kind of flinches at her a little bit before eventually reluctantly letting her pick him up.
Appropriate response.
Sheepishly, he looks at you, Mateo, and says, would any of you happen to have any extra weapons? I feel a little vulnerable down here.
Oh, yeah, I'll throw my Beretta.
Good for you.
Yeah.
You're used to my sloppy seconds, aren't you? Here.
Ooh.
Dallas wolf whistles. Reluctant nod. That was
Also, you should get tested. like daily.
Man, I've got a smoke grenade. I don't know a good way to find this mother trucker. We might. Is readying an action a thing? Can Dallas take point and start moving down the hallway and just be ready to take a shot if he sees the clown? Is that a thing?
I'll allow you to do that, yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
You heard the
anything.
laugh from the. You heard the laugh from the east, correct?
Yeah, coming down the hallway.
Cool.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know anything better to
Cool.
do than just wait for his head to pop out. I'll go first if y'all cover me.
Thankfully, we know the layouts now. Should we go through the birthday party room, or do we have a? I have a feeling those presents are bad news. It might be good to take the long way.
I have to agree. So we either need to get, if y'all go to the east side of the map, we need to try to get here or here. Those are the only two places with more directions, right, that we can actually go. We had a map.
Here.
Yeah.
I need it.
Can I phone a friend?
Who are you thinking?
Was discussing getting Nico on the line, seeing if he can do some mapping for us.
Oh, maybe. Bagay Nego. Sorry, that was a horrible Russian accent. What do you? Yeah, what do you need? Tell them what you need.
We're stuck in some clown sewers, and I need your eyes.
Ew.
Tell me what your cat eyes see.
All right.
Nico, tell me what your cat eyes see.
Actually, I got a sheet for Nico. I'm gonna roll some stuff for him.
Right now they're seeing titties. I'm at the club. I need you to call me back.
Meow.
Nah, Nico knows. You know, I get him hookers all the time, so he owes me.
As
Ooh,
we
that's
know,
not a bad one.
They had to come from the east, so now we need to go to the east.
I agree with pulling up formation. I guess I am one of our more melee-based characters, so I'll take
I was about to
point
say,
with Dallas.
If you want to go in front of me, so I can go like hand on your shoulder behind you with my gun ready, like SWAT style.
I don't know if I trust you with that, but yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'll have a shield in one hand, and then I shoot out the collapsible stake, and then it like swivels 90 degrees, or hold it like a dagger, and just press on.
Dallas reluctantly hands you an earplug for the side his gun.
Where is it? Ah, here you go. Nico rolled an 18 for his library search.
Hell yeah, brother.
Right? He says, I don't know what kind of systems you guys are trying to run here, but that place is labyrinthian.
Yeah, I know.
It's-
That's why I'm asking for some assistance, sir.
Sassy, sassy, sassy. Alright. This should be the second half of the schematics map that you have. Post it in chat.
That's very useful. Hang on.
I just got flashed by a damn clown. Do you have any location on any ominous figures? Any movement on your radar, I guess.
Also, how does this connect to our? Is this like what's further east,
Yeah.
like down this way?
Yeah.
I see the four connectors that I think match up with the four tunnels we've seen.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
tunnel right here is the midsection.
Oh, hang on. I gotta get where I can see you. Can you ping that again, please, sir? I'm very sorry. Oh,
Yeah,
this is
right
the
here.
section? Oh, I
Right,
see.
yeah.
This
Yeah, with the
is
pipe in
one.
it.
Yeah, we see the pipe. I got you. Actually, the one with the big pipe to the north of that, to the north.
Yeah.
Of
Northeast?
That, yeah, thank you. Northeast. That may be a good place to check out. It's very central. So.
Might be good to then take the lowest tunnel over. Oh, that one's collapsed, isn't it? Damn. Okay.
Is it? Oh, it is. So we'd have to
It
go
looks-
up and through that. Oh.
Through the diagonal pipe room or
Yeah.
the one.
It looks
one
like
up
we
from
have to
that.
go to, like you said, diagonal pipe and then north. Because it looks.
We
like
could go either way from that one. They'll both
Oh,
lead
this-
to.
This isn't blocked. Well, but it looks like that could be blocked. This one.
I think
going
that's an
this way.
archway because there's archways between most of the rooms, like right here.
Let's go find that.
Yeah.
That's damn good work there, Bakaneko. Keep your eyes open. Dallas will.
I mean, all Nico here.
Dallas will.
One second.
So,
Nico does have a little bit more information for you.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
bless.
He'll tell you that there are some pings on his map. He was able to remotely run through the surveillance systems for the sewers, which is a closed circuit, and it's not really. You notice, Dallas, you particularly would know that this isn't something netrunners could normally do, since there are closed nets and stuff like that. So Nico remote net running is kind of a little bit weird, if not impressive.
Let's let the three closest here. Dallas go. What the fuck?
All right. He says, I put a couple pings on your map.
Oh,
At least I hope you did. There it is.
which map is this that you put the pings on? I'm afraid. Oh, I see.
I just sent you another one.
They're cat emojis.
He's picking up a little bit of movement from these areas.
Thanks,
That
brother.
one's a birthday room, right?
No, this side of the map is stuff we haven't seen yet. The hallway on the far left of this map is the hallway to the far right of ours.
I see. Okay.
It's like
We're
a
not
really
even
long rectangle.
Would be like this.
I
Yeah,
owe you some milk.
The right side of that one connects to the left side of the one you
I
guys sent.
see. I got you.
I say we continue with the original plan, go to diagonal room, take the lower tunnel, clear that room just above it, and then go down and get the pussy.
Yeah, man. Like how you stuttered on that,
Honest?
Mateo. You sound unexperienced.
Ooh.
Let's do it.
Unfortunately, there are multiple people here who can attest to my experience, so let's leave it at that, shall we?
Oh. Huh. Fun.
Let's
Yeah.
make our way.
I was also like, huh?
Let's make our way up to, I think, to this room and just do a sweep or a scan of the birthday room to make sure there's no movement in there. Since we don't know where he went, we should make sure he's not there. You know.
I got your house.
You peek into the birthday room to notice that the doorway on the bottom that you walked out of the floor is now covered in balloons.
Oh my.
Like inflated balloons?
Yeah, like the ones you found in that big balloon room.
Okay.
We may not need to go by it this way. More of them freaky ass balloons.
Does this cover the visual, or is it just like a floor layer?
It's a floor layer.
As long as we can scan it, just not see, fucking clown hiding in there.
Well, give me a perception check on that.
Oh yeah.
While that's happening, I'll look over and say, hey, Bakaneko, you should probably get up in the huddle there. I'm gonna keep an eye on the back since I can actually see in here. You too,
That's
Naomi,
fair.
get up in there.
Ooh, that's a crit for a 22.
Ooh. Joe, as you peek in through the layer of balloons, you notice a clown eating the bloody kind of just eating at the bloody birthday cake a little bit.
Shoot first, ask questions later. We've got the bogey. Pop.
Let me see. Let me see if he notices you.
Dude's completely oblivious. We're down here. He's just fucking up birthday cake.
Ooh, what was the what was your perception score, Joe?
Mine was a 22.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't notice you.
Less. Yeah. I'll try to. I'll silently hand signal whatever. Let them know we've got a hostile, and then I'll take a shot while he's distracted.
Yeah. I figure best to surprise him.
And of course I got a nat 1 on the shot for a
Ew,
total
you're-
of 7.
16 meters. 7? Yeah, that doesn't
This
blow
man
up.
about to get ganked.
Well, I do have a rate of fire at 2, so I'll go ahead and pop that second one. 16, that's much better.
Yeah. At 16 meters.
Oh, sorry. Let me find out. Weapon table, 16 meters. I only have to beat oh. No, at 16 meters I have to beat a 20, so that doesn't reach.
Damn.
Ooh.
We're a little far
Womp.
for shooting.
Take 2 pop shots. They both hit the wall behind this clown. And he jerks his head up and laughs at you very maniacally. And almost harmonically, you hear a bunch of crackly electronic laughs, like you heard from the Nozos at the Hilaria, coming from different directions in the tunnels.
Oh, fuck.
Love that.
Oh. He rolled a 2 for his stealth. So you notice as he runs out of this room up here. He runs out the top.
Cool. I'll tell Naomi, Leon, watch our 6. We'll proceed forward. I think trying to pursue him through the birthday room is a bad idea. Let's just keep going.
Keep an
We
eye
could
back
try to
there,
cut him
Frank,
off.
so he don't sneak up on
could-
us.
We could try to cut off this, cut him off at this hallway. Like if he's going through that tunnel up there, maybe get a visual and pop a shot.
I think he's right. We got.
I think that.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Mateo's gonna try to, like, when he sees the clown start to run, he's just gonna run too and try to see if he can cut him off.
I want to be able to shoot around the wall. I don't know where to put myself.
You don't have to drag their tokens along with us, but I just want to, Naomi and Leon should be watching R6. Oh God. Mateo can't trust Naomi, like, under normal circumstances, so this is a very vulnerable situation he's not happy about.
Hold on. I was like, they still in the room, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute.
They're like poking him with rusty nails. Got like this little rusty nails. It's just.
I should call her.
You just hear a faint, faint, hushed whispers. She's like, I thought you said you didn't like blonde bitches, Leon.
Oh God.
And he's like, "Roo!" He's like mumbling. All right.
Oh, poor dude.
She
Can
runs
we get a
up to the-
visual?
Yeah.
Can we get a visual on that clown fucker as we run down here?
You know,
He's far.
he's far up there. You
I'll
can
say-
see it.
but
You
Craig's
can
got a
see him
rifle
down
there.
but
Buddy,
he does.
I already set up in the corner. I'm
Yeah.
about to take a shot at him.
You probably have the best chance of any of us of hitting him.
Just
For
dart
real?
around you guys and like slap the rifle down almost on my knee as a prop.
Yeah.
Take a pop shot at him. Let's see what happens.
If it wasn't already so hard, I'd say aim for the ankle.
I think that's a crit of some sort. I don't know.
Let's find out.
Oh, wait, the damage is the crit. Well, I rolled a 27 to hit. That definitely hits.
8 + 7 + 0 = 10. Yeah, cool. Let's roll some damage, buddy.
It says 21 damage.
Each 12.
New clown stain.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, if you had rolled another 6, you would have got a critical. Instead.
Yeah,
of,
that's
like,
what I always get
exploding
mixed up on.
guys at the top. Yeah.
I rolled high to hit, but not the damage. If I would have rolled another 6 there, that would have been nice.
You'd have done like an injury.
I think it's interesting that it's like just any 2 6s. Like he does 5d6, so he only needs 2 6s. He doesn't have to have like all of them to crit, which is gonna say.
As he's running further down the hallway, Crave, you hit him in the shoulder and wing him, doing 9 damage and ablating his armor. And before he goes and turns the corner again, he looks back at you and laughs again. But this time, the crackling nozo laughters you hear don't stop.
What is up with these motherfuckers and their goddamn laughter?
All right. Dan, he rolled a -1 on his stealth this time, so he runs to turn the corner, but you know where he went. He's being loud about it. Leaving a trail of blood now.
So this area is completely blocked off. Oh, and we have another present in the room up here. Ugh. Boy, should we take the hallway he's taking? Well, should we take the hallway he's taking?
I think we just go around it. So there are limbs in that room. It's probably more prisoners, or was more prisoners, and to be quite honest, I don't think we have to touch the box. We just go around it.
Well, the first box we found was a hostage. The second one could be a trap, thinking that we would,
Hostages sound like unnecessary risk.
They can be assets as well, though. We have an additional pair of hands because we checked the box.
You mean we have someone to babysit? I don't know that Dallas would say that quietly. He might just say it.
Leon's like, hey.
We have an extra 2 shots per round. I'm just saying, like, numbers-wise, we're not doing... And another pair of eyes.
I'm gonna run a 2,
Yeah,
you
but-
bastard.
I mean,
Yeah.
if we don't have enough guns to give them, then moot
No,
point.
he's got one.
Yeah, but I mean,
No.
if we have more, if we take in more refugees.
Oh no, I got you. I'm not saying we should be, but I'm saying that could be a trap. I'm trying to bypass that room is what I'm advocating for here. I'm saying
Okay,
take
yeah.
the hallway the clown took.
Well,
No,
we
I'm
can
saying
go this
take the hallway the clown and ignore that room altogether.
Then we're still leaving hostages. I don't.
I'm not saying. I'm saying ignore that. Let's avoid that box because it might be a trap. The first one might have been a hostage to lure you in and think, oh, we should help these people, and the second one could be the thing. I'm saying avoid that. Take the top hallway he took because he's probably taking the safest path.
I don't think we'll catch him. I think we still have to cut him off.
I agree, but the path he took is safe. I'm trying to stay out of that room. If y'all want to go through it, we can. But my vote is to avoid it because I think that room's trapped.
I think if we go the way he wants us to go, it will be bad.
You don't think the room with the gift is where they want us to go?
No.
I think he took the safest route he could to get out of there.
I don't know if they can think that well. I'm under the impression I don't think he has that sort of autonomy. Like,
if he's being controlled by somebody, same thing. The person controlling him took him the safest way to get him, out of there.
Regardless, we have to sprint up that hallway and give whatever's going on the other side lots of time to do stuff we can't see.
We can make a choice, but let's go one way or the other. Let's take a vote. I vote top hallway.
I want to go through this doorway. That's Dallas's vote.
Baka?
She's just gonna grumble if you call her that and kick a rock your way. Sorry, I'm trying to compare the map with the map Nico sent me.
Yeah.
I don't want to run into. Let's see. Huh.
I think I'd look at you and say, we can bicker about this all day. Tactically speaking, we're not going to set the present off when we walk past it, theoretically. One person could argue that the clown went the safest route. The other person could argue whoever's controlling the clown probably wants to lure us into a separate trap. I don't really know. We just got to start moving. And I vote that we take the closest path.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Bloop. I will post up here and wait for everybody before I continue onward.
I would like to do a scan of the room to look for tripwires or anything. Traps in general. I don't know.
Perception, baby.
He also said that begrudgingly because he doesn't leave survivors or people to go run off until their frenzy's there. It's a tough choice.
16 for my perception. I imagine somebody else would be taking a look too.
I can give you a hand with that since I went in. Since we're taking point. Oh no, I forgot how to get to stats. God help me.
Stats.
No
and then search. It's just so much quicker.
Yeah. 13 gross. Roll a 3.
That's not too bad. High. It's really not too bad though. 16 is pretty high. You notice that there are no traps. Only the faint stench of death and decay, with a little bit of like vanilla.
Delicious.
With your 16, Joe, you also notice. Actually, no, you don't.
Huh.
Ominous.
Yeah. Either on his way through the room, Dallas is going to glance at Mateo. You going to open that box there, Matty?
I said earlier I thought this was a trap. We're in combat now. I'm not. We don't have the time to do this. I agree.
Good
I mean, if you want me to shoot it with an arrow, I'll do
Dallas
it.
is going to keep moving.
Just itching.
He wanted to poke at Mateo. He wanted to see if Mateo's conscience was going to win.
Oh. Anyone who wants to open it, it's just Wheel or Woe.
I'll gesture back at everybody and specifically tell Naomi, hey, we're not stopping for snacks in this room. We got to keep moving. Sort of like
Oh, God.
generally gesture towards the hallway.
Someone keep an eye on her so she doesn't fucking do shit.
Said it's Wheel or Woe to open the box. How chaotic am I? Nah, I'm not going to do it.
It's not worth it.
Well, just to determine what's in the box, really.
I think we go through this next hallway to where we get to that long straightaway just south of the room with the pipe. Scan the room with the pipe, and then take the door across to the pussy room.
Yeah, I want to see what opens up when we get through there. Like, does anything to the north open? Is there like another potential hedge we could cut somebody off or see somebody crossing? I just want to open it up and see what's going on.
Oh, that's right.
I know we have a map, but it's not on this map, so I want to see what it is.
Oh, yeah, right. I got to
what it
reveal
is
the
here.
areas too.
And now that he's dinged, like, we'll know him when we see him again. If we get to Big Top before we get to him. This is what we expected to see, right? Yeah, it is. Alright.
Yeah.
Boop.
I'll wait up here with Dallas. Check both ways. I assume with Dallas.
Got you.
All right. Who's poking their head out first? which
Got
is
it.
which is a totally safe question. Don't worry about it.
Uh-huh.
Dallas.
I'll do it. I ain't scared. Rolled a
Or-
12
or
on
put-
my perception to look down this direction. Or both directions, I don't know.
Hmm.
Pistol ready.
Which one?
Pew pew.
Which one are you gonna do first?
I imagine he would do the professional. Well, how do you check? I don't know enough about military. to
We
how to
know
check
the
your
top
corners.
hallway is the longer one, and it has an actual room rather than just being a hallway. Top one's the
And
priority.
he'll look this way, knowing that Mateo should be looking this way.
Yeah, the way you would do
Yeah,
it
I'm gonna
professionally
look-
is the point.
I'm gonna. I got a 16. I'm looking to the south, and particularly trying to get a glimpse into that hallway across from us.
All right.
Such a happy song for cruising a sewer.
Bam.
Oh shit!
There are 2 noses in this hallway.
Fantastic.
Give me 1 second. Done.
Oh, I don't like what may be going on down here. Dallas has to
Shifting
check
13,
here.
13. Ooh, they notice you too.
Shit.
All right, y'all. We're gonna roll a little bit of initiative.
Cool.
You got some noses to fight.
Hell yeah.
Panic screaming.
While we're rolling initiative,
Danger.
Crave, what specific type of shield was that? Is it just the bulletproof shield?
It's a bulletproof shield.
Cool. Okay.
I actually rolled an okay initiative this time.
Have a visual on that.
I know exactly what I'm gonna do.
Kill the clowns.
Yeah. I hope. Well, maybe not
all
kill
the
him, but
clowns.
I'm gonna do what we always do in these situations, and I'm gonna throw a grenade.
Same thing we do every night, Pinky.
Try to take over the world.
I don't even have to be a stun grenade this time either. I can just chuck a grenade. Grenade.
No, they're not boosters. There we go.
Oh. Mateo wondering who's in the box back there.
That was with a 17.
More worried about my ex shooting me in the back.
It's good. She seems
Oh, sweetie, you know I'd shoot you in the front.
Oh,
That's accurate.
romantic.
Yeah.
You know how to pick them, there, Mateo.
Again, she wasn't as crazy when we started dating.
Oh, damn Earth.
Yeah, Ubik's having second thoughts about joining up with our little posse here. Get drugged through this bloody.
Oh, is that Ubik?
sewer.
Dane Durth.
Yeah, Dane Earth.
When he said Dane, I thought like Dane, like the title, and I'm like, that's actually pretty badass.
I didn't think about that actually.
What do Marmaduke and Hamlet have in common? They're both great Danes.
Oh,
First, terrible joke. Sorry. My my favorite English professor told me that joke actually. Special place in my heart.
Humanity loss.
Ben did say bad joke get rewarded.
What was it again?
Poor man.
I think he meant bad clown.
Clown puns only.
Clown puns.
Only clowns.
Well, these guys are squaring up. What's this dude's name? I should
So-
know his name.
Oh, that's Leon.
Yeah, Leon. Look over at Leon and
Howard.
be like, "Hey, brother, how close are you to death? Just curious."
He's pretty shaken. He's pretty shaken up, but other than that, he's okay.
Okay.
Couple scratches, but nothing major.
Got all his digits.
All stitches.
Can't say the same for you, Mateo.
I have them all for now. No, I got them sewed back on. We're good. I was this close to putting on a cyber arm, but I was like, that is a slippery slope. I told my therapist I wouldn't take any extra cyber gear for at least a month.
With a 13.
Get us some.
Oh, and she also got 13. Cool. 13, 13, 13s.
Friendly shout out to Dragons in Night City, available on Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, and more.
Here. Let's fucking do this, huh?
Leroy Jenkins.
Let's see what's at 24.
So I better start measuring.
Ba, 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 ba. Uh, 15.
Oh no, Mr. Jangles gets to go first.
Oh no! It's by 3. 1, 2, 3. It would be a 6 meter. Alright, 6 meters get you, Dallas. Unless you have some evasion you'd like to do.
How does that work? Am I allowed to do that? If my reflex score is a certain score, how does that work?
Yeah, if your reflex is high enough, you just roll evasion.
My reflex is 8.
Oh yeah, that's high enough
I rolled a 9.
to beat his 13, which is not beat it. Sorry,
No problem.
Send devastated.
Percent devastated. You're gonna take 14 damage, buddy.
Okay, so if my armor's 11, it goes down to 10, and I take 3 damage.
Yes.
Sweet, thank you.
That's all he can do. All right, Dallas, it's your turn.
Woo! Dallas has to check the urge to panic Sandevistan, but he, after taking his shot there, takes a bullet or two and he goes, "Cover your ears," and he's gonna chuck a grenade at him because I think that sounds efficient, you know. So that's, let me check. They moved up. So actually, I'll throw it behind him to make this a little easier. I got a ping, huh? This square, since it covers so much range, I can throw it back here to the 12 meter mark to make this a little easier to do.
Just think of the shockwave in an enclosed tunnel this. Oh god.
Dallas is already pre-mopping. It only has to be 7 meters away, so he throws it behind him, so he only has to make a 15. Let me actually roll this to do the thing. Not from the grenade launcher, Devin. Oh no, here we go. Sorry, I don't actually have a grenade launcher. It's just there for me to see. I rolled a 12, which is not enough. I'm going to use 3 of my luck points because I can.
Ooh, there you
them
go.
clowns.
Yeah, there's 2 of them there. It's the best opportunity that I have to get both of them with some damage. Damage. 14 with an armor-piercing grenade. And I will subtract my 3 luck points and pray that I don't regret this.
He would regret this.
Spoiler alert.
No, he would.
So, I didn't see that the third map had been dropped. I see that room that's circled is the one we came in from. Is that for any particular reason? Or?
No, that's just to let you know where your starting point was.
Cool.
It was to remind me, who can't read a map, how the maps work.
But there's a simple song you can sing. I'm a map, I'm a map, I'm a map, I'm a map.
All right.
They definitely know we're here now.
All right, so where was you throwing that, Devin?
It's back here.
Back here. Okay.
Yeah.
What? Such beef. Oh, it's not gonna do 2. That's stupid.
You might even roll it in between them.
The-
It just needed to be far enough away to lower the DC from 16 to 15.
That works, yeah. What's that damage, buddy?
14 damage.
Bump, 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 bump.
Also, it's armor-piercing grenades. Don't they do something to their armor? Let me check that. Let me try.
Yeah, it ablates 2
By
instead of
2.
1.
Sick.
Nice.
Softened them up.
Fucking shredder, yeah.
Shred it.
Sunder.
bro.
I'm so sorry, Devin. You said 14, right?
Yes, sir. Mop.
Mop.
I don't know if I can do that in
Save.
Dallas's voice.
Bam.
Mop.
Nope.
Yeah, not great. But
Wops in French.
Le moi. Or is it like? Or is it like moi?
Moi. Le moi.
Le moi. All right, coming up we got Crave. Unless you want to take some movement actions, Dallas.
He will step back. Oh man, if I step back too far, I put us in a bad spot. I can move a square per movement, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. God dang.
Let's see, it's whatever. Yeah, whatever your move stat is, that's how many squares you can move.
God, I could get here to try to make some space in between all of us, but that mother trucker is gonna come from a direction. I don't want to stay grouped up either. I'm sort of scared. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, God bless America. He'll move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He will move to here, so that I can not only see what's going on in this room, but also we're not all grouped up.
Sounds good to me, man.
I'm scared.
Find another bloody present room.
Charmer.
All right, Crave, you go, bro.
Is that a pipe
Cool.
in the center again, or is this something else?
Same pipe in the center, yeah.
Cool. Okay. Just want to make sure.
1, 2, 3. 3. I'm gonna move. Use half a movement to get here. I'm gonna whip a shotgun off my back, and I'm gonna blast a buckshot in their direction.
Ooh. You'll certainly be able to hit both of them.
I can't make it do the because there are 2 different ammo types. I'm just gonna do it on the app. I've been trying to do it through the character sheet just to make it where it's visible to everybody, but that's not working out for me. Actions. Attack. What does that mean?
Did you mess him up, Crave?
I don't know because I can't. I'm just gonna roll it from here. This is gonna be easier. You can drop 2 of those d6s, whichever ones you want. I can't make it do buckshot, but it should hit both of them in this general direction. It's a 22 to hit.
Oh yeah, that definitely is. Yeah.
But it's definitely not going to do 16 damage. I would just take the first 3, and honestly, I feel like that's fair to use. That's 3, 4, 5, 6 damage, I guess.
Boom, boom, boom. 6 damage. Well. Alright.
And then 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna sort of follow Dallas's lead and start to clear out down this hallway a little bit.
Coming up, we got the second Nozo. 1, 2, 3. He's gonna come up 3 squares.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Take a shot at you, Mateo. For 15, which I'm assuming is.
You're on mute.
Ooh, for 19 damage, and he hit a crit, so you have a critical injury inflicted now.
You're on mute.
You're muted, buddy. Yeah. There you
Sorry. So I have the shield, and I don't know exactly what it does. It has 10 stopping power. Does that just add to my armor, or?
Isn't stopping power the thing that like reduces damage?
Yes.
Well, stopping power is what your armor has. Like everything, like heavy armor jack helmet, stopping power 13. This just says.
So the question, I guess, is if his body weight, like for instance, I have a body weight suit that does 11 stopping power. If you have the bulletproof shield too, does that mean temporarily your stopping power is 22 or 21? Like, do they stack?
Actually, I know how to do this.
Shout out to Dancing in the Moonlight in the sewer.
Right? You know what?
So keep in mind, this is Reddit. Shield HP do not recover unless you repair the shield. They also do not have SP. When you have your shield equipped, you can basically negate attacks against you as long as the shield has HP left and you see the attack coming, and overflow damage to cover is lost instead of passing through.
Oh, cool. How much stopping power does it have, Joey?
Stopping power of 10.
Ooh, he did 19 damage.
So does that like break the shield and I take 9? Or it says it's lost, I think.
I'd say, yeah, you would break the shield, but you don't take any damage.
Cool. Well,
which is good.
It was yeah, because it was 19. I owe you a shield. I'll Venmo you immediately.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and it would have broke your leg. Look at that.
Woo! I like my
And you just
like,
don't.
Shut down the hallway. I'm like, honestly, you don't know me anything. It was well used.
It's funny because when I was tempted for the cyber arm, one of the things I was tempted was because it had a deployable shield, and I'm like, that's cool as shit. Like surprise tower shield.
See, what does Naomi's move for?
It's 2020. Oh.
1, 2,
It's
3.
2047.
Yeah, that's the wrong rule set.
My grandmother was born in 2020.
Eight meters. Oh, she only needed 15. That's not too bad, actually. 21. Hell yeah. God damn, dude. Shit. Okay, Naomi's gonna run down the hall to the opening. She shoots this bozo right here.
Nice.
For 22 damage.
Damn, Naomi. Damn, girl.
Mateo, here's Naomi run up with a gun and like shoot just behind him, and he just it's accepted his fate. So it's like a Hail Mary in French.
I say she runs around the corner and takes a hip shot, hits him right between the eyes.
Oh shit.
This Nozo drops.
Fuck yeah.
Damn.
Naomi herself seems surprised it actually hit.
I wasn't even aiming for him.
Okay, up next we got Leon, who will move up behind Ubik and kind of peek over his shoulder. He'll ready an attack if anything happens. But other than that, he's not going to do anything.
That's cool.
Which brings us to Bakineko.
Yeah, who was way back here because I was looking at something else while everybody moved.
But say, surely you're closer than that, but...
Yeah, no, I would have been with the group, to be fair.
Mm-hmm. You would have
Okay, well... Gonna kind of, I guess, gingerly push Naomi out of the way so I can get over here.
You have to squeeze between her. You have to squeeze between her and Ubik, and there's a lot of sexual tension for a second.
I lean more towards Ubik, and I hold my breath so Naomi doesn't breathe on me.
So you don't get a whiff of her walk by air.
You still get glitter on you, but like.
Retch a little bit. Let's see, and I'm going to shoot this clam with my pistol. Let's see. That was a 21 to hit.
Ooh. Roll damage, baby.
Yeah. Damage. 6. And I can't remember if that has a rate of fire of 2 or not. Hold on, let me pull up the actual sheet. See if I got it on here. Oh, I don't, because I haven't updated the actual sheet yet. Is there a way to look at it?
Oh,
it is a rate of fire
pistol does have a 2, so you should be good.
Yeah. Second attack was a 20.
Ooh. What you
Pop,
got?
pop. That one was 9 damage.
Bunch of blades. 1. Dang, that's just enough. How do you want to do this, baby?
So I squeak my way by, kind of breathing, and then I like retch a little bit and just kind of shake myself off and just pop out of out of the corner here.
Okay,
You shoot 2 of the balloons on the line of fire. Pop, pop.
Just tired of these motherfucking clowns in my motherfucking sewers.
Yep. The silly sewers.
Ooh. Alright, guys, you've killed these 2 clowns. But initiative has not ended.
These, we detected movement in the next room to the south. It may have been these 2, but we should make sure it's clear before we progress. Not to the south, sorry, to the east. Southeast.
To a direction.
You're next in
You can-
initiative.
Yeah. I'll, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think will get me here.
Bakaneko has more movement. She can move too.
No, I don't know.
She also had to move from the back of the group to the front, so I don't know how much.
Yeah,
more
I'm
she
just
would have.
gonna stick right here because I don't want to get ahead of myself.
I still have 2 left if I move here. Can I get a peek in that hallway? I'm basically trying to see if
this
that
hallway
room
right
is occupied. Yeah.
Where is it again? There it is. There's the reveal.
It's kind of tedious to have to go back and forth, isn't it?
Yeah, right. You walk in, you peek into what seems to be another birthday room with a Nozo sitting in front of a cake.
Fantastic.
Although this Nozo doesn't seem to appear to be moving. And is not
As in-
reactive to becoming into eyesight with him. He doesn't react.
Interesting. I will pop this corner. Let me get range 8. Yeah, and I'll pop him twice with the Beretta. If it's not a disadvantage to be another step back, I'll actually do that. Let me check my weapon range table. It's actually better if I move 1 more step in. I'll use the last step of my movement to get closer, and then I'll shoot twice. Gotta be to 13. That's a 15 and a 22. Hell yeah. For 13 and 10 damage.
Mateo, as the bullets enter its body, it jerks from the impact but doesn't react again. It kind of slumps over and in a broken mechanical voice, it kind of laughs again, but in like a warbled kind of the toy is running low on batteries kind of way, like "Roar."
Love that from a horror aspect. Hate that as Mateo. I will call out that we've got at least 1 here. The hallways all around though. There's an entry to the north, the south, and there's still this one back here that something could creep through. That's all I've got for now.
That's all, folks.
All right, we're
That's
working.
Ubik?
Yeah, if anybody whoever wants to do Ubik can. I don't think we should have probably discussed that.
I don't know what his move is. 1, 2,
I
3,
don't think
4,
any of us
5,
can see
6.
a sheet.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, never mind. Keep forgetting we're doing different systems now.
If he has like the same type of weapon that I have, I can just roll from my thing.
Yeah, he has heavy pistols. He's got a move of 7.
I also use heavy pistols. Oh, but my handgun skill could be different. Never mind.
It is true. Since there's no real enemies present still, weirdly, Ubik will kind of regroup with you, Mateo. Since Crave is over there with Dallas, Bakaneko's with Naomi.
Begrudgingly. Just kind of
That's pretty
swearing
solid
under her
2 minutes
breath
game.
in a different language.
Ubik will kind of whisper to you to keep your eyes open.
You know, I always wanted my own cat. I kept dismantling the neighbors, hoping they would get one I could snatch, but you know. None of them
Just
like
kidding. Just gonna hiss. I'm gonna be that weird girl and hiss.
Eh.
me.
But I mean,
All right,
like,
all right, Dallas, you up, buddy?
I'm sure I have some
Sup,
sort of
huh?
implant to make me sound like a cat.
Mm-hmm.
We're pretty sure
were
that has to be coming this way, huh, Crave?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna whip around when he asks me that, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm facing north, and I'll look at him and say, "You can either regroup with Mateo and cover the south side, or push up, but I wouldn't get too far away."
If you would know from your, well, and I don't know what your move is, but you could get up and check the hallway at least.
Yeah, this is
But
the one.
then
I
you
was
would be
thinking. This
further
one-
away.
I was thinking about trying to look here.
Well, that one just elbows back to our room, or the room
Oh,
that we
I
were just in.
see how you're right.
Presumably clear, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to check. But I was talking about the top room because it's a very long hallway on both
6,
sides.
7. Man, I don't want him coming up.
But
from
that would
the
also-
corners.
That would also put you far away from the rest of the group.
It does.
For what
but
that's worth.
Crave can watch me for a second. I would really like to try to clean him up before we move around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I go 6 and leave myself a square movement, what can I see from here? He's gonna give Crave the nod. Like, here I go, cover me nod.
Are you gonna do a quick look both ways, or are you gonna look one way specifically?
Oh god, there's 2 ways. He's gonna look
Oh,
down
yeah.
this way.
You're not using the map is in your comm, damn it.
I'm a little
Nico
busy
works
looking
very
for
hard on
Nozos
that.
to shoot. Dallas,
You're gonna look down here,
Yeah.
and you see the clown from earlier,
There's that mother
That's one-
trucker.
Yeah,
Hold
get
on.
him.
Dude.
and he's next in initiative.
Oh,
Dun-
I still get to